Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's Charter Fishing Fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Election Day. Isn't this exciting? It all comes to an end today. Thank God. By show of hands in the chat, who is ready for this one to be over with? I'll be the first. Welcome, everybody, to Outer Points Productions. This is Little Cheddar, and I do have a guest commentator. You just can't see him just yet. My other virtual set is not working so well. But anyway, welcome to KO 1.2. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I see a lot of early sign-ins in the chat already. Thanks so much, everybody. We've got our featured match of round 1. Well, I guess somewhat of a feature match, right? They played against each other before, Dan Welsch and Bill Larson. This is a special treat for me because we've talked about it for the last, 6 months. Al, yeah. I'm pretty sure somewhere around there. You know, Bill's in the chat all the time, and now I get to give him some hell on the table.
The only thing that we didn't do, Dale, because we knew this was coming up, we didn't get those. Remember we were talked about getting spinners for his wheels?
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
That would have been so cool. We could have put the Outer Points logo on there.
some lights and
yeah.
little sparkle and
That
whatever else.
Great. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll give you an explanation as to exactly what's going on in just a moment, but we're going to get the players to lag. You already know how that works. And then the winner of the lag gets to spin the wheel. So you're stuck with the soothing voice of Al, the hitman Holden, while I go out and chat with the players. So we'll be right back.
Okay, so that one's for the wheel. Which one goes back to the...
Any one of these 3.
Okay, sounds good. All right, everybody. Welcome into the stream tonight. Let's see, we got Baby Cheddar in the chat tonight in there second. Justin Ellingson was in there first. We got Fred Renner in there. Hey, Fred. Jeff Sofa. Who else we got in here? Mark Bell. What else? Bill Larson's already made a comment in there. I can hear you. All right, so Gonna do the leg here, and this should be good. Like Dale said, Bill and Dan played each other at state here this last year, I believe it was, and Dan was telling me that Bill had got out to a lead on him and let Dan come back on him. So, all right, Dan wins the leg, and we'll go to the wheel here. And see what we're gonna play. We got any guesses in the chat there? Timmy Stockinger, hey Timmy. Scott Krieger. Going good, guys. Here we go. And 9-ball. All right. Rotation it is. And for those amateurs out there, because I know a couple of them out there who watch the stream and stuff, rotation is just another word for 9-ball. Rotation, the game is called rotation because you play the balls in numerical order, starting from 1 through 9, or in 10-ball, same thing through 10. So, yeah, so Dale's explaining some of the rules here, and we will get things going here in a minute. I don't know. I believe they're talking about what the race is going to be, because being 9-ball, it is a race to 12. But because there's more than a 60-point difference between Bill and Dan will get a 1-game spot. So Dan will be going, and if I'm saying this right, the games do not lessen. For like Dan doesn't go to 11 and Bill goes to 12. It's going to be Dan going to 12 and Bill has to get 13. So, and it looks like they're going to use a magic rack. I believe Dale got those magic racks from Derby City. Yeah. So yeah, I got those from. I think he walked out of there like with about 100 of them. He's probably so short they didn't even bother to, they thought he was a kid, so they didn't really worry about him stealing. So
that is correct. That is 100% correct. Yep, we're playing 9-ball. Dan has to win 12, and Bill has to win 13.
Yep. Should be a good race.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Using the magic rack.
Yeah.
I believe Al already explained why there is a 1-game spot. Yes, correct. Right? You did.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was just.
So that was one of the rules because there were quite a few guys that wanted to get in, but if their Fargo was around 510, 520, 500, somewhere around there. They didn't want to be playing a $5.99 even up, and I get that. That's
true. Yeah.
And at Varsity Club, that's the way we normally run our tournaments anyway. If there is a 60-game spread in Fargo, there is a spot. So,
Yep. Well, you have guys like Vincent Didio and Dan here and everything. Like you said, you don't want to be giving up 70, 80 points.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. So. Since we're talking about the rules here, just before we get started, I know there was a couple of changes since 1.1, so maybe we could go over those a little bit.
The biggest changes are 9-ball. It was where this was at the end because it came more into play of 1.1 that 9-ball breaks counted. And that is no longer the case. Mm-hmm. I did change it for the very first match of round 1.
Yep.
I forget exactly who was playing.
That's a good question.
I can't remember. But anyway, it was in the bottom 2, did not count. And I kind of put it to a vote. And no 9-ball breaks.
Yep.
3-foul rule is in effect. Of course, all the other 9-ball rules apply, where slop counts and everything. As long as you hit your object ball first, that's all that matters.
And that's a big deal. I mean, I know in my match in the finals against Mike Schultz, I mean, I had 2 9-ball breaks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there for the rest of the tournament. I don't think there was that. I think there was only like one.
1 or 2.
I think Fong made one maybe in one of his matches, and that was about it.
Yeah, it did not come into play very, very often at all.
But you'd be surprised how often the 3-foul rule does come into play.
Or at least attempts.
Right, exactly. I mean, a lot of times you'll get a guy on 2. You know, I mean, whether you can get him on get the third one, that's kind of tough. But
Yeah, it's hard.
it is, yeah. So I mean, but once I know I've watched a couple of matches just through this one, and seen it happen where you as soon as you get that first foul on the guy, you're looking to possibly get that second one right away. So it definitely plays into where in 1.1 that wasn't as big a factor except in 10-ball, and I don't think it came up a lot in 10-ball except for I know one match was oh gosh, I'm trying to remember the name. They played on the second table.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
Daryl, right? Daryl. They had a match where it was the 3-foul rule was the first game.
Oh,
and
Derek Tauscher.
Derek Tauscher.
Yeah, against Randy Boom.
Yeah, it was the first game, and the last game of the match was a 3-foul rule.
Speaking of which, it looks like Dan is going to attempt another. So Bill already has 1 foul on the 3-ball, which gave Dan ball in hand, and it looks like he is. Oh, yeah, I don't think he's going to get that one.
Yeah.
Let's get in there a little tighter and see. Yeah, you can see the edge of that. And the 6 is in a bad spot. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's see who's all in the chat other than Derek. Justin, we're just not going to talk to him. So he says, sorry, Little Cheddar, but you're not getting the big screen tonight. Got to watch the electric coverage. What in the hell is the electric coverage? I think, isn't he talking about the erection?
Was it? Well,
I think it's the erection coverage, right?
When we were kids.
Oh, wait, no, Bill Clinton's not getting.
No.
Never mind.
No, he's not getting a chair or anything. So I'd say, yeah. But didn't we, back when we were kids, we used to watch like Sesame Street and all that. Didn't they have something like on one of those PBS things, the Electric Company or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that back in the day? Maybe that's what he's thinking. I don't know. Vincent Didio in there. Can they play negative 9-ball? Starts at 9, works to 1. Okay.
Yeah, that's a great suggestion.
Okay. Well, Vincent, we'll do that. We'll do that with next time you're in a tournament, I believe.
I like Mark Bell's comment. Can't wait for the gender reveal tomorrow. I'm hoping it's a boy. Okay, I don't care who you are. That's some funny shit right there.
All right. Sean Carpenter in the chat. How's it going, Sean? Let's see what else.
Tim Stockager.
Yeah, Timmy.
What's going on, Tim?
Timmy's obviously here watching Dan. Brings back the old days.
Well, I'm thinking he's watching the whole match.
Well, yeah.
Just
he's
guessing.
Yeah, he's definitely wanting to watch a good match, but I'm sure he's rooting for Dan. Is my point there. So anti-Bill Larson in the chat. Okay,
He's back.
he's back. Says I've waited very long to watch this match. I wonder why.
Well, I'll tell you what, anti-Bill Larson. Given your history, consider yourself already warned.
Yes.
So keep it clean, or I'll ban you again, and I have no problem doing that. I won't miss you. Neither will the rest of the chat. Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, well, the outer points saved Bill there. Hit both outer points. And came up a little bad on the 8-ball here. Probably play the bank. I don't think he's going to play safe.
Sorry, everybody. I was eating one of my mozzarella sticks. It's only game one. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah. That's all right.
Sorry, everyone.
No big deal. Can we get a different camera angle?
It was before I switched it.
Oh, okay.
That's what everybody was talking.
Sitting here reading the chat.
Yeah, that's why I said I was eating my mozzarella stick.
That's another reason I wasn't watching here. Okay, well, Anti-Bill Larson says, I will win ACS this weekend. Okay, so Anti-Bill Larson, you let us know who you are and what table you will be playing on, and we will all come and watch that match.
I will come and root you on.
I will gladly root you on to defeat.
Or the head.
Or whatever. Yeah. We just like to know who you are. I mean, if you're gonna talk a big game, back it up. Come down to Varsity Club. We'll play a match. We'll get you. I'll tell you what. You wanna talk big. Dale's got this thing. In fact, he's gonna be running it on Thursdays now, starting this week.
Oh, what a great idea.
And we'll do a little intro to that, and we'll maybe invite you down, Anti-Bill Larson.
I think he should.
Yeah, that would be great. Show his skill.
There you go. Even though we'll get the score up to date in just a moment. Bill is up 1. Actually, now the score is even. Now they both got to win 12.
Yep, there you go.
So, yeah, why don't you come on down, Anti-Bill Larson, from 4 to 6:30, day after tomorrow. And you can show off your skills. Very first Stroke Zone Challenge here at Varsity Club. If you don't know anything about it, this is in conjunction with Projection Pro Billiards and the Pro Billiards Tour. Mr. Don Mackey and Kim Davenport was up here a couple of weeks ago for Wibhoff weekend. And we have 2 trophies, and they are freaking gorgeous. They're sitting right next to me and Al. And they're heavy as hell.
Yeah.
And we're going to give one away to each one of the divisions, novice and advanced. We played, we had 9 participants during Wibhoff weekend for about an hour and a half or 2 hours. And you see on the advanced leaderboard, John Fields, Jeff Potts, and Josh Nelson. Nobody got to play in the novice. So anyway, we're paying 3 places just like you do in a normally tournament. So anyway, back to the action.
I think everybody was scared of all the advanced players over here around the table that weekend.
For sure.
All right. Good break. Stuck the cue ball. 5 gets kicked in the side. And not a really good shot here. 1 ball is makeable in the top right corner. And you might be able to get shape on the 2, so I probably think I'd maybe try and play safe here. Oh, that's me. I'd probably play the cue ball to the short rail and to the top right rail, or the top rail, and try and snuggle behind that 2. Went for it. Didn't come up bad. Left-handed look at it, but not a real easy shot here. He could probably kiss off the 1 and play the kiss, and carom off the 1 and play the 3 ball.
It's funny. Neither one of these guys wanted to play rotation at all.
Yep.
Both of them said, because I always ask the player, what do you want to come up on the wheel? Both of them said 8 ball. So I said, it's going to be rotation, right? Because I fix the wheel how I want it.
Well, exactly.
It's
that's what you have that button for. I understand.
It's a magnet on it.
Exactly. Okay. So Dan got didn't get safe, but gave him a shot, but not a real clean shot at anything again. So we'll see what happens here. Again, this looks like a good opportunity to play safe to me. So it's like, oh, I tried to get behind that 2-ball. Uh-oh.
Wow. And he just lined it up almost dead.
You should see Bill's face. I'd say he's walking away from the table, but
wow. No, he's not.
He's moving away from the table with a grin on his face, like, oh my gosh, how would I do that?
So Justin Ellinson, actually, that is one of the things that I'm doing. There's so many things I'm trying to get the Lady KO started, and the sign-ups for. Ooh, don't hit that too. Oh boy! Now he left Bill with the attempt. So immediately following 1.2, if I don't get the Lady KO filled, the next one on the docket is the triple Scotch. And I'll put that flyer up there in just a little while. But, yes, I do want to do Stroke Zone weekend, Saturday, an entire tournament. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Well, great stroke there on the 1 by Bill. Line straight up on the 2. Stop shot here for the 3. Well, a little bit of angle. A little touch shot here, float down for the 6. A little long. I'll play it probably in the side. Getting
perfect.
Yeah, getting on the 7 here is kind of tough though. You got to try and get above it. You got to play a little inside English here to try and spin this up, or just take what you get and play it from there. That's a really thin cut in the side, and I sure as heck wouldn't want to play it in the top right or top left corner there.
No, this one's looking a little dicey.
Oh, very nice. Well-controlled shot there. Look at this.
It's going to be, I think he's got just a hair of an angle. Yep, a little bit.
Well, I think he's probably going to use a bridge here, most likely, of some kind. He's going to try and draw this, I would think.
What's going on, Jay Koresh? How you been, man?
Oh, perfect. I was talking to Bill about this earlier. Bridge mate. These are like outstanding.
Yeah, these are really cool.
I haven't got one yet, but I'm looking at getting one myself. I'm getting the whole set, actually. They make an outstanding product. Larry Hilton, I believe it is, or something like that.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, he's, and okay, Bill 2-0 here. Check it out on, go out there and check it out. Google it or whatever. Bridgemate. It's amazing. It's something that nobody has ever thought about before, I don't think. And they are, I'm trying to think of the word now, but the way they make them is just, I can't think of it now. I'm going to shut up. All right, Bill. Rackett.
Injection molding?
That's, no, it's 3D printing, or the 3D, you know what I'm talking about. Dale's got his mouth full, so he can't answer over here. But
oh, no, I can still answer. I talk with my mouth full all the time.
Yeah, you should see his
full of crap most of the time.
You should see his keyboard over here. If I was to be talking to Dan,
it's a 3D printer.
Yeah, there you go. If I was to be talking to Dan right now, I would go over there and slap him because he's sitting over here looking at his phone. And I can understand that, being the business that he's
right,
in.
But that's never good.
But the boats are put away. You're not. You
right.
know. He's probably lining up.
He's probably in the chat.
I think he's probably lining up tickets for this week's Packer game or something. Probably. They actually lost this week. He said in on Facebook they won 4 in a row when he was there, and then he didn't go because of the rain and stuff. This last weekend they lost. So I think we blame him.
I think it's all Dan's fault.
I think so. I think we'll blame him. Yeah.
Jerk.
Jake Rush says he's shooting the lower 8-ball team at ACS this weekend.
Cool. Me too.
Looking forward to it. So.
Me too. Not.
So we were, as you were talking about the next, if you couldn't get the women's KO challenge going, that you were going to do the triple scotch there, Dale. I was actually got approached by Matt Strong, wanted to know if I wanted to play on a team. He was looking to put together a team. And
awesome.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. I made a little agreement with my beautiful wife, Leanne.
Probably a good choice.
That I've been playing a lot of pool lately, and just gonna take a little time and not. Dan kind of poked at that there. Well, he was trying to get a little more draw, I think, on that 3-ball, and he jabbed at it. But yeah, so I told her that I'd take a break from playing any bigger tournaments or anything. I might play some minis here and there, but just not too many big tournaments or anything. I got a 575 queue it up at Ballroom this weekend.
Oh, right.
And then playing again in 1.2 here. So, and I'm also playing this May in the one that
Mike Gans
set up. Yeah.
I thought that's January.
I believe it's May. I've got it on my calendar.
The Ballroom.
No, that's the one that's all over the state. And yeah, I think it's in May, but I could be wrong. I thought it's like April or May, something like that.
That's going to be good.
I actually got a team with Dumper Dan here. Me and Dumper Dan and Jeff Getch are going to put together a team. So.
Oh, nice.
And wait a second, there's one other. Oh, and your other sponsor, Jeff.
Oh, Hefter? Jeff Hefter.
Jeff Hefter. Sure. Yeah, so Dumper, me, Jeff, and Jeff. So should be a good time. That'll be playing at the Ballroom also. So that'll be I believe that's the Gold Division, I believe. So, all right. What's Bill going to do on the 3-ball here? No matter what you do on the 3-ball here, it's going to be a tough shot to get on the. Get a shot on the 4. Don't know where it's going to go. 4 is going to go. Looks like he probably had to play the 4-7 combination. Is he playing this off the rail? Oh, I think he was playing that off the rail.
Wow, I'm shocked that didn't go in.
Yeah, I hit that pretty full. With Dan a kick here. Dan's playing with a Sailor cue he's been playing with for years. Did you see that Sailor cue that he was showing me earlier right before the match?
Gorgeous.
It was.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Wow.
What a kick right in the rear.
Yeah, he hit that perfect and just a little too much momentum by the cue ball there. I play this shot and I like to play a little more to the rail. Play 2 rails on that. then you don't. Then you avoid that. But hindsight is, they say, is always 20/20. So, and I wear glasses, so I can't say anything about that.
I've never heard that before. My eyesight isn't very good.
Everybody who watches the stream knows how I shoot, so
That's true.
I was thinking about this the other day, though. Everybody
This one's straight on.
who comes out here, any pool player who wants to play in tournaments or anything, we're all the same. We know when we get to the table, we know the shots that we want to play before we get down there. We know what we want to do. Execution is the biggest key, and that's if you can't execute the shots, you're not going to win a lot of games.
All right, 3-0 already.
Yeah.
Dan is beside himself over there.
Yeah, getting a little bit in the hole here.
That's 9-ball.
Yeah.
That'll change.
It'll change. Yeah, that's definitely 9-ball. 9-ball definitely lends itself to the more experienced player. I mean, I don't care what people say. That sure, it's a game of slop. People say and everything, but if you're going out there and you're playing an experienced player, the game is a finesse game, and you work your way around the table. And I know, like Dale said, I mean, both these guys would rather play 8-ball. Gives you more opportunities to get out, run racks, especially if the balls are open. Gives you more opportunities to play saves. But I think 9-ball is. I mean, I love every game that we play here. All 3 games.
What a horrible kick.
Yeah, it was.
There's not a whole lot of trouble here for Dumper Dan to get his first point on the board here, and I think he's got to get it done now. Ball in hand, easy shape for the 2, 3, 5 are all on this end of the table, and 6, 7, 8, 9 are all on the other end. So,
Six has got a clear hole. Even if you get on the other side of the 6, you can play a 6-8, so it's not really that difficult.
mm-hmm.
As long as you don't leave yourself bad, you can easily shoot that 8-ball and get a bad roll on the 6-ball and get out of shape. So,
Mark Bell says Larry Holton is the inventor of the bridge mate.
Yep, that is correct, Mark. Correct. Yes.
Good evening to you as well, Jim. What's going on? You're very welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Logan Heisel says, "Go Bill." Logan Heisel. Is that 16-year-old kid?
Yeah. That's,
yeah.
What's that?
Crocs and Socks.
Yes.
What's up, Crocs and Socks?
Yeah. He actually. Do you remember when he played me in the quarterfinals or the semifinals? Was it semifinals? I played him. And quarterfinals. Yeah, I played.
Fog.
I played Matt Kitzman in the. Or no, not Matt Kitzman. Anyway, Logan and I played, and his dad, who was here watching, told him that if he won that match, he would buy him a new set of Crocs. And kind of funny because he didn't win the match, but at the end, he showed us, and he actually blew out the side of his Crocs. His Crocs were junk. So his dad said, "Well, I'll buy you a new set anyway." So,
not sure what Dan was thinking here.
Yeah, this is tough.
That was not a good shot on the 3-ball.
You're gonna have to hit this pretty good, and not double hit the cue ball. There you go. Yeah.
Wow. Hit that well.
Yeah. He's got shape on the 5. He can either slow roll this and play the.
He would have made that even if the 8 wasn't there.
Yeah, it rolled right down there. I think he's probably going to slow the roll this and play the 6 on the side. the corner.
That makes it a
Yeah.
lot more challenging.
Yeah, and the rail like that is a little.
Although the side pocket is the biggest on this table.
That's
so.
true. That's true.
What's going on, Andy Coons? Good evening.
Andy Coons.
Who's that weirdo that just walked in? Oh, that's Matt Strong.
Oh, jeez. Good thing he's walking away. Andy played his match in 1.2 yesterday, I believe.
And he was behind the entire match and came back and won at Hill Hill.
I didn't. I was watched. Checked it out on Digital Pool this morning actually, and I saw that he won 11-10 in ten ball. Yeah, so good win there.
I'll tell you what, Dan is definitely out of sorts here. Yeah. He is not. He's not staying down on every single shot. That shot in the side on the 6 was not Dumper Dan style.
Just to take a 4-game lead. I feel confident that I'm not going to jinx him there, so commentator's curse wasn't too big of a worry there with Bill. All right, let's see. Jim says the hardest part of playing pool is getting that first game win. Yep, first and the last, right? Always the toughest games to win.
So Justin Ellingson, what I did was there's an app, or I have a link to an app that I sent all of the players in each one of the knockout challenges, the last 2, I should say. And it is a wheel that is identical to the wheel here at Varsity Club that we use. So the winner of the leg, if they're on the road somewhere else, wherever they decide to play for the first 2 rounds, the winner of the leg gets to spin or press the little button on the app. So it kind of mirrors that's one of the staples of Knockout Challenge is the wheel, because you never know what game you're going to get until you get here.
That is a very nice feature as well. It's kind of nice to, like you said, Dale said it before, then you can't go into your match and, know somebody's who is maybe more proficient than you are at playing 10 ball, for example, and say, oh, no, I don't want to play 10 ball, I want to play 8 ball.
Right, and when you're practicing for the match, you're not practicing one certain game.
Right, exactly.
You're practicing all of them.
Yep. In 1.1, when I came up here to Varsity Club, every match I played in 1.1, I was at the hall or wherever I was playing for a minimum of 1 hour before, and I practiced every game. I didn't do good at any of them, but
what a great shot!
Yeah, it's a great break shot. Yeah,
I don't know if he got. I don't think he's got a shot on the 2 ball, but hell of a shot.
Think he'll play a jump shot here?
No. I don't know if Bill owns a jump cue. I'm assuming he does.
Pretty easy kick here, though. You're going to leave Dan pretty well straight in, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Fortunate roll there. Bill sort of waves his hand. Sorry about that.
Well, and this is one of those things, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Had Dan not missed the 6 in the side.
In the previous rack.
In the previous rack, none of this would have happened anyway. So
exactly.
You can't be mad at Bill. Nope. You're the one that let it happen.
Dan's got out his jump cue here. Kind of put it away, I think. Grabbing the old sailor here and going to try and maybe kick this ball in. This is a pretty good shot here too, because you can kick this ball to the corner and possibly get safe, just like this, as long as 2 doesn't roll out too much. Left him a bank. There's that darn fly. I think Dale's got a like a.
I got a chip. There's a chip inside of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Look at that. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, I got a remote control for him.
Yeah.
Who's ever up in the match the most, I have them buzz right in their face.
Well, that's why.
Because everybody wants to see Hill, you know.
That's why I didn't have to worry about it too much in my matches in the last tournament. I was never up that much.
Tom W. says, let's go, Dan.
Oh,
Is that Tom Wolcheski?
That is Tom. He's
What's happening, Tom?
probably watching from Sheboygan there. Well, that's 2 banks in the side by Bill there.
He's a banking fool in this rack.
Got pretty good, and then the 6 in the side here, I think. So we'll be looking for a little bit of angle on the 6, or on the 7, I mean. And you get kind of straight there. Got flat on that. I have a feeling he'll probably draw this a little bit, just so he's not as close to the rail, and take the cut on the 8 and be just fine.
I think if he'd stand up a little bit, he'd get a little bit better.
No, he would.
Yeah,
I think
stroke on it.
I think he's got a better base though with that chair, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
You got
Looks like it looks like the left tire's a little flat.
Yeah. Well, you know, most guys they have a problem with getting down on a shot and getting a good base.
Not Bill.
Not Bill. No, he sets up real early and ready to go. Doesn't have to worry about moving too much either. I think he puts the locks on the wheel there and he doesn't move.
I think so.
Got a little tough here on the rail, but I don't think he's too worried about that. All right.
5-0.
Holy cow. I'd say Bill's like a runaway train, but
Bill's not running away from anything. I mentioned it earlier, if you weren't here in the very beginning. Bill Larson has been in the chat, I would say, every night. Almost every night. I met his wife for the first time tonight. She's out here watching. And I went up and introduced myself. And I said, hey, I'm Little Cheddar. She's like, oh, yeah, I recognize your voice. You're in my bedroom all the time. I'm like,
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I laughed so hard I spit out some of my sun drop. I'm not kidding. I didn't even know what to say. I mean, it's not very often that I am at a loss for words, but I was just dumbfounded. She's like, yeah, Bill's got your voice on all the time. You're in my bedroom more than Bill is half the time.
Oh my gosh.
Best introduction ever.
I guess so. Holy cow.
So, yeah, Bill gives me crap all the time in the chat, and this is payback. All right, pocket C8. Going to have a tough time getting on this 2-ball. I don't know if he can get at it enough to make it in the side. It'll be fun.
The 6 and the 3 are pretty big there. There's a window there to get through, and if you get through that window, you can probably come 2 rails and get shaped to get a shot at the 2. But I think it's hooked on that outer point there. It's got pretty much that outer point. I don't think it's, especially with that 5-ball hanging there, I don't think. So maybe he's lining up.
Why? I was going to say, why not just take another bank shot?
Yeah, I don't think he's missed one tonight yet. So, of course, when you're up 5-0, it's kind of easy to do that.
Makes it a lot easier to shoot those shots.
Oh, wow. I guess you could see more of that in the side in.
Most impressive.
It was.
That was a thin cut. Uh-oh.
I think he actually has enough of this 4-ball to run it up in the corner there.
What's happening, Glenn Sagert? Thanks for joining us.
Glenn says, go hocus pocus.
Wow. Are you serious?
I'm amazed that ball fell with as much as that rattled in that pocket. I mean, he hit it well, but yeah.
I think we'll just leave that alone.
Yep.
Somebody probably is going to say something in the chat anyway, so we'll just leave it to that.
Nothing we can do about it. So. All right, nice stroke on the 6. Oh.
That's what happens with the pool gods.
Yep. Retribution.
Now he's got to get out.
Yeah, that's it. Dan's got to concentrate here because it's real easy to just walk up here and hit this ball and not, think about it. You've been having issues already, so you got to play this good and not. Okay, all right. Still not an easy shot when you haven't opened your account yet. All right, Dan on the board. And we're all tied up, as Dale likes to say.
Actually, Matt Strong.
Yep.
That's Matt Strong's issue.
Well, Matt Strong's not
one
in
of
here,
many.
So we'll take that.
Sure, he's right over there.
Yeah, he's right over there, but he's not in the booth, so we'll take it.
Thank God.
And he's not listening to the stream either. He's over there hitting balls.
He didn't even know we had a stream here at Varsity Club up until a couple of weeks ago. Some billiards manager he is.
Oh, it's,
what a jerk.
He's got a lot on his plate. He's not just a billiards manager. He's got his own business. So, we might eventually show some of the sponsors and get.
I tell you what, there's very few people that. How do I word this? Matt is one of the people that I respect the most. Just we've had some long chats here in the booth. This is kind of our office, or this is our little safe haven, our little
home away from home.
Home away from home is correct. I do a lot of my work here in the booth, and Matt and I have had some pretty cool conversations, and it's a very good mutual respect between the two of us because we're both trying to do the same thing. Is just make pool better.
Yep. Nice break there by Dan.
Yeah, perfect shot on the 2.
Yeah, easy to float down here. It's got an angle away from the rail, so you should be able to just float down for the 3. It's a matter of where you want to be. Got to look at that position for the 4-ball. That's when you're going end to end on a table, you got to think about that ahead of time. They always say, think 3 balls ahead. So
Yeah, Scott Krieger, you're 100% correct. People don't want to talk about a mediocre stream. You know, what's the point?
Well, that's one thing
Oh,
about.
nobody got to see Al yet. What?
Nobody wants to see Al anyway.
I'll fix that.
Oh, jeez.
Watch. It's like, let me fix this. Yeah.
All right.
There it is. Hocus pocus. Poof. There he is.
Oh, there he is.
There's the hit man.
Down in the corner. That's a good spot for me.
Yeah, you should be facing the other direction.
Is
though.
he going to play the 9 here?
Two-way. Ooh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
He's jacked up over this 9 ball. That's going to make this 4 pretty tough.
And where's he hitting it to? Uh-oh.
Yeah, that pocket.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one pocket there.
Oh, yeah, and you got that up
Nobody
there.
talks about.
Here, you got that up there. That's a good look at you thinking ahead.
Sure.
Man, that's something Dale doesn't normally do.
Usually thinking behind. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. I see the.
Well, he left Bill with. He's kind of flat on this 4 ball. It's not horrible. I think he can cheat. Oh, he can cheat that just fine. Yeah, he's got his own little bridge, and I like that clear bridge.
Yeah.
The visibility is so much better.
That.
This one's going to come up quite a bit, Cheddar.
Yeah. Oh no, he lined up for that bank. Come on.
What?
He lined up for the bank.
Sure.
Of course. He's made like
Why wouldn't you?
6 or 8 of them tonight, I think, something like that. But yeah, that clear bridge, I like the bridge mate because of the versatility. You've got a couple of different ones that you can, use for like. Oh,
Holy cut!
man, what a cut shot! And look at this. Oh,
Straight in. And I think it actually goes past.
oh yeah, it looks like it does from here.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he can float right down the point of the 8 ball. Yeah, I think he's
It's
got enough.
close. It's pretty close.
Bill's gonna hit this and probably end up perfect on the 8.
Yep, he did.
Yeah. Yeah, that clear bridge is, they have that, they call it the moose head or whatever bridge, and the bridge mate I really like too.
Thought it was a jackalope.
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, that clear bridge, there's a guy who does
that one almost didn't go in.
there's a guy on YouTube, Ron the pool student, his name is. He goes by that on YouTube, and he does. He did a thing on bridges, and he did a thing on the bridge mate, and the clear one here that Bill has, and the other one, and that clear bridge is actually like an inch taller than either of the other bridges, so you can actually get up when you have to go over a ball. You can get up a lot more. Of course, in Bill's case, I think that's a little. He's a little vertically challenged there, not as much as Dale, but
True story.
it is what it is. So. All right.
Why fight it?
6-1. Bill is almost halfway home here. 7 games in.
There's Dumper on his phone. To each, and again, to each their own. That's totally your business. But I could just never do that. If I'm looking at my phone, I'm distracted by, what I'm trying to accomplish.
Should we maybe talk to that young gentleman?
I get it.
Okay. Dale's going to take a little time out here. He's actually a young gentleman looking to play pool here at table right next to stream table. And he's actually just Bill's giving me the timeout signal. Dale actually walked up, and Bill was about to break, and he walked up right behind him, and hey, wait, hold on. And I think he kind of scared Bill a little bit there. So he's just asking the young gentleman if he could move to a next table over, so we don't have that problem. So. Yeah, and then Bill's going to get up here and break. Oh, readjusting himself in the chair there. Dan went over and got a more comfortable seat. It's not a big deal then because Bill really doesn't need it, so he just took the chair over there, but it was on Bill's side. So Bill doesn't need it, like I said. So, all right, here we go. Oh, big break. He got a really powerful break there.
Yeah, and the only trouble in this rack is the 2 to the 3.
I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, you got a 5-6 combo potentially in the corner. After that, yeah, the 3 is, and that might not even be an issue.
I think
if he gets a good angle on it.
I think I play short side on the 3 in the top in the Vincent Didio pocket here, and you're gonna solve your major problem there. 5-6 is a pretty easy combination, so that's not really a big deal, unless you would get hooked behind the 8. But you get on the 1.
Yeah, he hit it perfect too.
Yeah, and you can just float over there and play the 3, or you can, I think that's the best shot on this. Just he's looking to play around it, I think. Yeah.
Which is not the worst either, because now he's straight in on the.
Yeah, straight on.
Right past the 9, you can float forward for the 4 ball.
Yeah, and then you got shape to roll up for the 5.
I tell you what, Bill has not missed much of anything.
Yeah.
He's playing good, and he came out firing, no doubt.
Well, that's why he's a 595.
Mm-hmm.
And neither one of these guys should have a problem with the stream. I mean, Bill's played on camera before.
Yeah,
so
and if you're not aware, if you've never known about Bill Larson before, Bill is the National Wheelchair Champion of 2024. And it's something everybody in Wisconsin that knows Bill is proud for him. I've known Bill for a long, long time, and I sat and watched that stream, and I was emotional myself. I think it was just awesome.
He played so well.
Smart shot.
Mm-hmm. Since we mentioned stroke zone and that, we haven't heard from anti-Bill Larson, but I think he saw how well Bill plays, and he kind of
goodbye
decided to not say anything anymore.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, he's good. All right.
Commanding lead tonight, 7-1. So, this is what we were talking about before. This is what's coming up. Sign-ups are December 1st. So, if you are interested in playing in the Triple Scotch, I've been messaged by many already because I put this on Facebook a couple of days ago. Yeah, sign us up. That's not going to happen. Sign-ups are on December 1st. And it is first come, first serve, just like any other knockout challenge. So you must have a player between 500 and 575 Fargo. You must have a player from 576 to 600. And you must have a player from 601 to, I'm sorry, this is the wrong flyer. It's actually 601 to 675. I have another flyer that,
okay.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this one. Disregard that. It's 601 to 675. So everybody thinks that, oh, yeah, I'll get a 670 Fargo on the team, and you win. You got to remember, he shoots every third shot.
Right. Exactly.
So I think this is going to be such a fun format.
Okay, so I have a question about that format then.
No questions.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask anyway, because I'm sure there are some players or some people out there who might have the same question as I do. One of the biggest questions when you have any team event.
How am I going to schedule 6 players?
No. The players are going to do that for themselves. It's just like any other KO challenge. The question I have is coaching.
There will be no coaching whatsoever.
Okay.
None. Zero.
Okay. And that shouldn't be a problem since you have 500 to 575, is it? Or no? 550 to 575 or what is it?
Let me put it back up there.
Okay, yeah, because I... Okay, so 500 to 575. The 5'10" player may need a little coaching, but you're just going to have to deal with it just like everybody else does. If you get out of shape, even the 650 or 675 or whatever player is gonna at one point or another leave his partner bad shot. I mean, it's gonna happen. You have to walk up there with a mind frame.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah, he missed the shot, but he didn't come out bad.
He didn't sell out. No.
Yeah.
That's his body's moving all over the place when he's shooting right now.
Yeah. But yeah, you have to go into that mindset. Even though it's a team event, you have to go into it thinking, okay, I'm going to line this shot up so I'm the way I'm playing my next shot, not how you're planning on leaving your partner. If you're worried about, I'm going to leave my partner bad, you worry about leaving. If you thinking about if I'm going to go up there and leave myself bad.
Right.
So I think this is going to be a bank shot.
Nope. You can see the full ball.
Okay.
See, that I don't understand that shot. All he had to do was float forward just a real little bit, and he would have been right between the 5 and the 9. I don't understand that shot.
I think he was trying to get better shape on the 3 than he needed. Honestly.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Dan is shooting him in the foot, himself in the foot this match. He's hooked himself multiple times. Hate to see that out of any player. Doesn't matter who it is.
These KO matches, I don't care when you play them, where you play them. You're gonna at some point, the pressure gets to everybody.
Yep.
And I don't care what it is.
Love it.
If you got all kinds of money to throw away, you don't worry about the money maybe or not, but maybe the camera gets to you, maybe this is a pretty prestigious event here. I don't care what anybody says.
Thanks, Al.
Dale has set up something here that just everybody wants to play, everybody wants to win. I'm sorry, that's just
No, you don't need to apologize.
But everybody has bad games. I've had people tell me that they were rooting for me in the finals of the KO 1.1, and it's all great. I love hearing that, but at the same time, I don't think I played well in that match, and it's I ended up coming back and getting close, but inevitably the middle portion of that match I played horrible. I did. I wasn't playing safes good. I couldn't break.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things.
Yeah, no doubt. 8-1.
Yeah. And there's been matches like this before. We've had several matches in different KOs that have been this type of match.
All right, we are on a player break. Dan requested, actually asked Bill if he minded if he took a quick break to walk away from the table a little bit, go to the bathroom. Bill's like, yep, I'm going to go out and have a cigarette. So
there you go.
Have at it.
There you go.
So let me get the correct flyer up there now that I have it. Give me 1 second. There it is. So, yeah, 500 to 570, 576 to 600, and 601 to 675. $255 per player, which is $765 total per team. $3,750, which is $1,125 for the winning team, or each player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm sorry.
Yep.
$1,250 for each player on the winning team. So that's a pretty, and if you look at it this way too, is because this is single elimination, you only have to win 4 matches to win it all.
Yep.
16, 8, 4, 2.
Yep.
Simple.
Yep.
Simple math.
Yep.
Yeah. No coaching. Race to 8, 9, or 10. And actually, I'm going to flip it around a little bit because in the knockout challenge, it's 8-ball race to 8, 9-ball race to 10, 10-ball race to 9.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave it as is. 8-ball race to 8, 9-ball race to 9, 10-ball race to 10. Just
Okay.
for the hell of it.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
Every single match is going to be live streamed. All
There you go.
15 of them, I should say. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get it started.
It should be done within about a month and a half, if my math is
That is correct.
You know, you only have 4 rounds, so usually the finals is scheduled pretty quick after the
Semifinals.
the
Yep.
semifinals. So it's not not like you have to wait 2 weeks unless you have scheduling issues again. But
Yeah, and 6 players. It's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, it will
It is
be.
definitely
It
going to
will
be a challenge.
yeah, but I think one thing about the KO challenges is you really haven't had any problems with getting people to schedule matches. Everybody's been pretty good with that. Even when Dale had Scotch doubles KO 4.0, all the matches
That went smooth.
went really smooth. Came off. The guys were really good about getting their matches scheduled and that. So, yeah, this is. I think it'll go pretty quick. It's. And we should see a lot of. I mean, with this range of players, you should see a lot of good pool, and you might see a little bit of tomfoolery going on. I'm sure. I know when.
I have special cameras set up for that area. So I guarantee you there will be tomfoolery.
Yeah.
I hope so anyway.
So I'm wondering, Dale, here with the way you have things set up here, and with the last 1.1, you had for the semifinals and the finals, you had the boxing ring
Sure.
set up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if that would affect Bill with the chair and getting.
No, I don't think so. I can just move one of the pylons.
Okay.
That's easy enough.
Okay. Well, we know
We'll put in an access ramp for him.
we know you can walk under the ropes. I don't know if he'd be able to roll under the ropes.
Yeah, I think so. We'll just lift the bottom too.
Space them close enough together. We can get plenty of rope distance there.
All right, we will be back in just a moment.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
All right, we're back. Nice little break. All right, Bill pockets the 5 ball and no shot on the 1. Well, I don't know what Dumper Dan did in the bathroom over there, but hopefully it's going to, maybe he found his game in there or something.
Could be.
Good evening, Pete Beshta. Thanks for liking and sharing, my friend. How about an update? So just to give everybody an idea, we have 3 other, three other matches going on right now as we speak. And I'll give you a rundown as to what's going on. If you want to, you can go over to Digital Pool and check out the KO 1.2 on Digital Pool, and it'll pull up the chart for you. At the Rock, we've got Scott Rasmussen 586 against Al Belgum 597. Al is up 6-1, and they are playing a race to 10 8-ball.
Okay.
Stephen Kilberg and Mike Schultz, the winner of 1.1, they are playing 8-ball as well. Stephen Kilberg is getting a 1-game spot as well, and that match is 6-5 in favor of Mike Schultz. So it is currently a race to 5 now.
Yep.
And the other match is happening at Cornerstone Sports Pub between Bill Chadwick and Peter Wegman. Bill Chadwick's 578. Peter Wegman is a 586. They are also playing 8-ball. And Peter Wegman is up 7-5 in a race to 10. So that is your update. So, a lot of close matches.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't say that. Scott Rasmus is down 6-1.
Yeah.
And then this match is, yikes.
Yeah.
Dan's got to find something here quick.
It's just not a good rack to find something on that, I'll tell you. 2-ball is tough from the 1. You got no pocket, really, unless you go get short side on the 2 and go up in the Vincent Didio pocket. 4-ball doesn't go by the 6. It's going to be a tough rack to get out of. Just missed the 7 and got a shot on 2.
Well, I don't know if Dan wants to cut this all the way down. I don't think I would. I would actually play this cross corner, and let's see what he's going to do here. Wow, he does cut it all the way down. This is, again, he can cut this past the 7, but is it going to gain him anything? I think he could actually play the 4-6 carom. After he shoots the 3, we'll zoom in a little bit closer on those 2 balls and see what it looks like. Not easy. Let's get the side view. This does go past the 7, so no problem. Full pocket. Friendly little nudge. All right, let's see what this looks like here. Oh boy, that's tough. That is tough. I don't think he can pocket the 6. I really highly doubt he can hit this 4 thin enough. Uh-oh. Well, he did leave it very close to the rail. But I think it's pocketable by Bill. A lot of inside English, which could bring that corner pocket into play for the scratch. He's left almost the exact same shot. That was weird. Balls flying everywhere. We'll get you back to the side view so you can see where the cue ball ends up. The odds are this 9 ball is probably going to come into play. If he's going to cut this thin into the side, this could scratch off the 9. This could do a lot of different things. And he elected to take the bank. And the way he's been playing, I don't blame him. Being up 8-1, I'd be taking this bank on all day long. Center pocket. Just drilling him. Hasn't missed much of anything this entire match. Shape has been spectacular. Center pocket. All right. 9-1. Michael Parker, welcome. Good evening. Thanks for the like and share as well.
Says he's watching in Pool League. I'll hope.
Michael, where are you? Where are you playing Pool League? Are you at Portage, the ballroom?
All right.
Six ball goes down. Shot on the 1. Hardest shot is honestly this one.
Yeah.
The one to the 2 is going to be the toughest.
Yeah.
Excuse me. 3 to the 4 might be a challenge. Shouldn't be too bad, but.
Well, the question here is if you hit the 4 coming off the 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can play.
I think you can get around it.
Inside English on here and just come down, but. If you hit the 4, you're coming straight down towards the 2. Oh, you were right. You went right around it.
And he is going to be hooked behind the 3. It's actually kind of close. Let's see if we can get in there a little bit tighter. I don't think he can pocket this in the side. He can hit it clean, but I don't think it's pocketable. No.
It was tough. There wasn't a lot of room there.
Well, I think it goes without saying. Dan has to win this.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to find a way to get out of the rack. Michael Parker's in the Milton League.
Ooh.
Out in the sticks.
Out in the sticks. Is that a last pocket league?
It could be. He's got the old hand twist going there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to steer the ball. That's not going to work out well.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. He lined up for a bank again. Come on.
3-9 combo.
I think he's
3-8 combo.
I think he's gonna bank this 3 ball and draw shape out of here and get right on the 4 ball.
Safety.
And hit it well. He can see the ball. I think he can see an edge of it from my vantage point. I think I'd probably try and kick this ball up to the...
Yeah, a little kick and stick.
Yeah, come back, probably maybe
Get it down by the 4 somewhere.
Yeah, maybe get the cue behind the 8 ball.
Just like...
Huh?
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Be another safe coming right at him, though.
It's a tough save, too.
Yeah, this is where you got to find that. Ooh, that is a friendly little rub there. That's a little bit of a gift.
That's kind of how things work out when you're up 9-1.
Struggling.
Well, when you're up 9-1, you kind of get those rolls where your opponent doesn't,
I think everybody went to sleep in the chat.
I think so.
That's okay.
They got tired of listening to
Yeah,
us.
we do that to a lot of
Yeah.
our viewers. That's take a nap for me.
Wow.
Left him exactly what he needed.
Yeah. Well, looks like everything's pretty wide open from here then. Punch out from the rail for the 4 ball in the top right. And just like that. Pull it down for the 5.
And it's not like Bill's floating any of his balls in or anything. He's shooting them with authority, and they're center pocket, every single one.
Yep.
I tell you, if I was to pick somebody that's going to end up in the semifinals or quarterfinals, if Bill continues to play the way that he is tonight, I don't think there's many players that are going to stop him.
I'm definitely worried to have to play him in the next round if I get there. So, yep.
So Al plays Sean Johnson on Thursday, and it's kind of up in the air at the moment whether it's going to be here at the Varsity Club or potentially at Matt Apple. So they're negotiating. The reason being is they had scheduled at 4 o'clock on Thursday, which is our league night here, which would have not been an issue at all. But if it wasn't for doing stroke zone.
Well, you gotta work around things, and Dale can only do stroke zone on the stream table, so obviously.
There's a miss.
And I think Sean would have been all right playing on one of the other tables here. I don't think that, but with league going on, a lot of these tables are used up, so you don't really have a lot of tables to choose from. So I think if we can arrange things, I think the best is going to be to play at Mad Apple. I've already contacted
Fong
Win, and he's going to hopefully get in touch with me and see if we can get things set up over there.
So to answer your question, Justin Ellingson, I don't have a flyer for completed matches, if that's what you're asking. I have enough to do with. Wow.
He's banking lights out. That's crazy.
And that was a lot of inside English, and just fired it in.
Yep.
10-1 in favor of Hocus Pocus. So, given that you asked that question, though, Justin, I'll give you an update as to what's going on. Lloyd Gordon and Bill Sorensen in match number 1. Bill Sorensen advances. Match 2 is Richard Billings, Dave Sutter. They're playing Sunday night at 10 o'clock. Al Monlock and Dave Peters. Al Monlock beat Dave 11-5. Scott Rasmussen, Al Belgum. That match going on right now is 8-1 in favor of Al Belgum. Audie Jepson and Logan Heisel are going to be either playing on Wednesday or Thursday in the middle of some of their ACS matches, which is this weekend as well. Rick Waronke and Jimmy Newman. This is too many matches to go through. I don't have time for 32 matches. Justin, I would recommend getting on over to Digital Pool and look up KO1.2, and you'll see my flyer on there. That'll be the one. Then,
well, typically
check it out.
Dale, as he started in the last KO challenge, has a ticker tape that he runs across the screen of match players who have advanced to the next round. But he usually does that after the round is over. So after the first round is over, then he'll probably put that up, and it runs typically on the screen, and you can see it while the players are playing.
Stephen Kilberg and Mike Schultz. That match is now 8-5 in favor of Mike Schultz. So he's taken out a 2-game lead or a 3-game lead since we talked last. Bill Chadwick and Peter Wegman. Peter Wegman is now on the hill, 9-5 in a race to 10.
Oh.
That might be an upset.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Peter Wegman's actually 8 points higher in Fargo.
Going airborne here.
He does have a jump cue.
Yeah. And drills it again. Oh, my gosh.
And a shot on the 2. Most impressive.
Man. I think
Justin Ellingsing, you have no idea. Yeah. A lot going on.
He's tried to do that before, Justin, and nobody will work with him.
Nope.
He's lucky he gets people in the chat that are in the booth that he does.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Al asking, he wouldn't even be here.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't ask me before this on any of the other matches, but that's okay. That's all right. I asked him because Dan and I are friends, and we've been teammates. And Dan was actually the best man at my wedding, so wanted to do this for him. So
yeah, we've all been friends with Dan for a long time. 35 years.
Dan knows,
where is the time going?
Dan knows a lot of people. Not just from pool. I mean, his business, he knows a lot of people. So
it's difficult at times, but to remain professional, semi-professional, good save. In the sport of the game, it's hard to be unbiased at times, but it's a must.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
All right, Bill just looking to get a hit and potentially hooking Dan behind the 3. There is a possibility if he hits this correct. If he hits it full, that cue ball might end up right behind the 3 ball. Just like so. Wow. That is really well judged.
To hit that with the right speed and not scratching the side and not hit the 3 ball.
That is well played. Oh, my. And doesn't even get a hit. Yikes.
Yeah. Well,
Well, if Bill can find a way out of this rack, that is going to put him 2 away from advancing to round 2.
doesn't even have to move.
And he's in pretty good shape to do that. If he can draw this past the 5 ball, he can play the 4-7 combo.
I think he's
Or
going
forward,
high. Yeah,
forward
yeah,
past it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. He's just hitting everything so precise.
I think this is going to be a little touch shot here.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hook himself on the 8.
Yeah.
There's a good possibility. And there it is.
Okay.
Hooked on the 8.
Yeah. Oh.
Might be able to get this rail first with a lot of right-hand spin.
Yeah.
Cue ball's going to be traveling towards the 9 ball if he goes rail first. So he may end up with, towards the 9 ball. Good shot.
Yeah.
Well played.
Probably play this in the side.
Boy, that's thin.
Yeah. I've seen him play thinner already this match, so.
That brings the... I don't know if it does or not. I don't know. I don't think that brings the scratch into play upper left.
No, I think he's going to just come float back.
Oh, plays it down.
Okay.
Center pocket.
I thought he might run into the 6 there, but I guess not. He had plenty of room there. 2 rails around for the 8 in the bottom right corner. Or just float down off the rail.
In perfect
Straight
shape
out,
to
yeah.
get to the 9.
Look at this.
He's a man on fire, folks.
All right. 11-1.
Scott Rasmussen just won his second game, bringing that match 8-2.
All right. Way to go, Scott.
Stephen Kilberg and Mike Schultz is now at 9-5. Mike Schultz is 2 away from advancing to round 2. 9-5 between Peter Wegman and Bill Chadwick. So Peter is on the hill.
Okay. Power break of Bills. Control the cue ball well. Pretty easy shot into 1 here. I don't see a lot of trouble here.
I don't either, Al.
This is
Not much of anything. You can just float forward, get the cue ball right on the right side of the low, right where the B is in club. That gives them the perfect, or on that angle, gives them the perfect angle to come 2 rails out for the 3 in the side. And that's pretty good right there. Pretty close to the B.
Yeah, pretty close. Two rails around here and pretty easy shape for the 3.
I think I'd actually purposely try to run into the 5 ball here.
Oh, yeah.
Just, excuse me, maybe push it into a better position than what it is now. Uh-oh. Right, you want to go all the way down. That's a nice little rub on the 4.
I think he actually rubbed a 9 and moved.
Was it the 9?
Moved the 9 into 4. Now goes in that lower left corner, actually. He can actually just stop this right where it's at.
He's got too much of an angle to stop it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, do you roll down and roll into the 6?
That's a possibility if he can hit it thick enough. Yeah, that's why I said that was quite a bit of an angle.
Yeah.
Mike Schultz is on the hill over Steven Kilberg, 10-5. Just gained another game.
That sounds like, unless things change around dramatically here, can't even talk, we're going to have all these matches ending just about the same time.
Yeah, pretty close. This is usually where the 9 ball goes in. Look out.
Oh. Oh.
It was headed there.
Well, I guarantee Dan's going to be playing this 9 ball.
He has no choice because that thing does not go past the 9 ball.
Yeah.
And that's a tough combo. He's got to hit that 9 kind of thin.
Yeah. Well, this
maybe it does go.
Sort of a two-way shot. If you play the 9 ball here, the 4 ball's going up table. You can leave the cue ball on the short rail.
I think I'd fire at it.
Yep. Yep, he did. I think Dan just sort of one stroke that. Just about, yeah.
Ooh, and look how he left Dan.
Jeez.
Hey, when it's going your way, it's going your way.
It
No
definitely
doubt.
is.
You can't take away the way Bill's shooting, though.
No,
it's
no, he's
very few misses.
He's playing all of that 595 Fargo that he is, and it's definitely. I mean,
If I was Dan, I would thin this on the left side and try to get that. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that at all.
oh, wow.
The right shot was to play the left side of the 4 ball and
Yeah.
try to get the cue ball down by the 9 or the behind the 9 or the 6.
Yep, 2 rails off of the 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the 4 would have been
Yeah, up there in the
snuggled on the rail.
middle of the short rail. Yep.
I think Bill's going to be on the hill shortly.
It's probably gonna. I don't know. You can roll up. You can.
Yeah,
draw.
I would just roll up.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
6 and the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah.
Coming right at you.
Dead center pocket.
$12 to 1. See if we have any matches concluding, seeing how we had 2 on the hill. Oh, Bill Chadwick just gained the game. 9-6 now. And they are all playing. Oh, I take that back. Yeah, they're all playing 8-ball other than this match.
This
So
will be Mike Schultz.
definitely taking a little bit longer.
I thought Mike Schultz was playing 10-ball.
Nope, all 8-ball.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right, nothing going down. And a shot on the 1-ball for Dan.
well, one thing I can say with confidence, which I don't do very often, is that will be Bill's last break of the game.
Oh yeah,
the
you are
match.
100% correct on
Boy,
that.
I got
Yeah,
something
yeah,
right.
that
for
a boy.
change. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm gonna
Way to go, Al.
I'm gonna have to tell my wife about that
I'd rub it in as much as you possibly can.
because she knows I never do anything right. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-ball goes past the 4, I believe.
Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Thin cut on the 3, and this cue ball could end up right behind the 6 because it's probably going to come off the right side of the 5-ball.
And it could scratch in that.
And it could scratch. Yep. This could get nasty.
He's digging down here, so. Oh. I think he's got a window.
Not a chance.
I think he's got a window between the 5 and the 6 to hit the 4. I really do.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious.
Wow.
It's a tough shot. I mean, that's why he's taking his time, but I think there's a window there.
Could make the 9 too.
Yeah.
Oh, almost. Nader Animator tuning in.
Oh, there he is.
Just a banking fool. Try it again.
Yeah, right. I think he'll cut this ball on the side though.
Oh boy.
He's been doing everything right. So
You called it.
yeah, gonna come around 3 rails.
Probably run into the 6. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
little thin.
Ah.
Oh, at least we've seen a smile out of Dan.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
that was good to see.
Yeah. Dan's probably saying, "Wow, he is human."
Scott Rasmussen on a little bit of a comeback. Now 8-3.
All right. Don't call it a comeback.
No.
I don't think he's over the 9 ball here, but I guess he's got a little bit of it. All right, Dan, bear down here. And
This you got to watch out for. If he goes forward, it's going to run into the 8. If he pulls it back and doesn't stroke it well enough, he could end up pulling it right into the corner pocket.
yeah.
This is risky going forward. Yeah, and that's the risk. Now he is faced with a tough shot that he has to have, obviously.
Yep. Yep. I think he's looking at the bank. Well, I think he's cutting it now. I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, he did play the bank.
Oh boy. He didn't leave himself with the easiest shot.
I don't want to have to be shooting this shot for
Hell no.
for my tournament.
This
life.
is a thin cut.
Yeah.
I hit it marvelously.
There you go, Dan.
12-2.
All right.
We're going to play another game for
Yeah,
sure.
Here we go.
All right. I guess Dan's going to use the wooden rack.
Yeah.
Stephen Kilberg coming back 10-6 over Mike Schultz. I'm sorry. Mike Schultz is up 10-6. He just won a game.
Now he grabbed the magic racks.
And we have a conclusion at the Cornerstone Sports Pub. Peter Wegman defeats Bill Chadwick 10-6.
Okay.
So Peter Wegman moving on.
Yeah. Waiting for, you said the final match will be played on Sunday?
Sunday night at 6 o'clock.
All right.
I think that's the last one. The
Okay.
10th. I'm sorry, Monday night. We still have a match on Monday night. They had to reschedule. That was another reschedule.
Okay.
And that is Tom Menina and Todd Schmidt.
Okay.
They play at 6 o'clock
All right.
here.
Okay. Will they be playing on the stream?
On Monday night, most definitely. I think so.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything going on.
Okay.
All right, 1 to the 3 is going to be a challenge. He's probably going to have to play a 3-5 combo because the 3-9 combo does not go.
Yeah.
It is lined up perfectly for that corner pocket, but there's a ball in the way.
Yeah, it looks kind of dead to that pocket if the 4 would be out of there, but. Yeah, you're down 12-2. I've played this 2 rails, kick the 4 into the corner pocket, and then you kick the 3-9, or just do that. All right.
Interesting.
Now, do you?
I play safe.
I was gonna say, now, do you play safe? I mean, you're down 12-2.
I'm going to play the 3 to the behind the 5. Oh my gosh, he just gave him the match.
Yeah, and 3-9.
He just gave him the entire match right here.
Yeah.
Well, if this 3-9 combo goes down, folks, we are going to wrap things up here a lot quicker than I had expected. And that is a wrap, folks.
Wow. Well,
Not at all what Al or I were anticipating tonight.
no,
Um,
not at all.
any thoughts, Al?
I think Dan wishes he played better.
Yeah.
It's tough when
It's hard to watch.
it is. It's. I'm sure it's hard for people in the chat or in the stream to watch. It's hard for us to watch. I mean,
As friends, yep.
yeah,
No doubt.
You gotta applaud the way Bill played, though. He just played a fabulous match. He stuck with his game. He played every shot. He seemed like he hit the center of the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can count on one hand.
Maybe 3 misses.
It's
Total.
What I'm thinking. I think he had the one. He get one
missed the
miss
4 in
that
the corner.
he missed the one shot on the 5 ball. They was trying to cut thin in the side.
Yeah.
Had the air ball. And other than that, I think he missed 2 balls, and that was it. One was a 9 ball, or one was an 8 ball, I think, or something like that. They gave Dan the first game. And, but he played pretty well lights out through the whole match. So
So congratulations to Bill Larson, moving on to round 2 in 1.2. As always, thank you so much for being here, everybody. Greatly appreciate you in the chat and all the subscribers and so on and so forth, all of these people as well. Even though he's not too happy about it right now, I greatly appreciate Dumper Dan being one of my sponsors and, like I said, a good friend of mine and Al's, along with all these wonderful people that have believed in the Knockout Challenge and believed in Outer Points Productions. So can't thank them enough. And, of course, you at the bottom of the list, but at the top of the list, if that makes any sense at all. You, the
sense.
viewers. So thanks so much, everybody, for being here on this Tuesday night. And check out Facebook for what's coming up next. So have a good night, everybody, and be safe. And I hope your election results came true for you.
Thanks, everybody.
I could care less.
Good night.